They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. To the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. A former Seminole back home in Florida. It's Dalvin Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fourth down, Cousins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Running on 1st down is Cook, but he didn't find much there. Call it a gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They go play action. Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll make it third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now Cousins on fourth down. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. Cook on the first down carry there as he works his way forward for a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and run with Abdullah. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. First and goal, Minnesota. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go.
Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Play fake. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. D.D. Westbrook there to make the grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He took the hit when he threw that ball. Maybe the O-line just thankful that that worked out for a touchdown.
Yeah, because you know that.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped in the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. They go play action with Lawrence. And that's incomplete. He was looking for Travis Etienne out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Left side, it's Dorsett. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. They'll try the left side with Etienne. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Etienne from 3 yards out. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing, Cousins. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jared Wilson. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Lawrence will throw. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
A handoff for ETN.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Travis Etienne
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes it 21-8. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Cousins on 1st down. And his pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Cousins. That is caught by Thielen. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Off the play fake, Cousins. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Lawrence. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. 2nd and 10. On play action, Lawrence. And got his man complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Play action. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this 1st half. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments before they head out of the locker room. We're just about set for the 2nd half. And to bring it your way, let's go back upstate to Jacksonville and Brandon Gott.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the 1st half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's 2nd and 10. Cousins. A throw for Thielen once again. This time it's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Cousins to throw it. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will put them on top here in the third.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They go play action now. Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Now Lawrence.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And they'll run here with ETN.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And Sharp calls it in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Go.
Now Lawrence on first down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tyler Davis, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up second down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a...
And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark there to make the grab. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Play action now. Cousins. Pass incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. Cousins now. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Again, it's Cousins. Flush to his right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
1st down. Here's Cousins. And his throw here is incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. The open man is Westbrook. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw, Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
From the red zone now, Cousins. Incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
It's Cousins on the sneak, and he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Vikings have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
So quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this fourth quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Now the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he's got room.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
46-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll look to throw.
He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Escaping the pressure. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. DJ Waddle in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And he's got Dorsett complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's... Especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.